Welcome. This is BT Raw, contribution to the Late Late Show with BT, which occurs immediately after the show. This BT Raw will probably be really brief. But so we're just going to kind of get started. This is Listen Up, is the L word relevancy to the L word. We're staying in the same character, and nothing's really changed about our focus what we have with it. Sorry, that was our Mickey James. But so I mean, just to refresh, it's we've kind of delved into the L word and addressing, a lot of the issues, issues or questions or concerns, and keeping a lot of it, keeping a lot of the offenses out, and not where it's not harming, where it's not a present offense. And when there are attempts to bring it to like offend in those areas, of whether it's unawareness or vulnerability, or whatever those areas are, where they're attempting to prey or offend, to be who we are, really, HLBT, and provide that proper defense. In the spirit of my L word. And a lot of things, helped it to get to it being my L word, like, some of the, how it was put together in terms of its, in terms of the graphic design, or the technical aspect of it. In addition to, because we kind of been focusing on the casting and how they contributed, how bringing out the L word contributed to them being more responsible with what it is they have with casting in the L word. But another thing that kind of put it here is some of the technical stuff. So we've been putting that defense in our what we have with the technical aspects of it as well. So that's all I'm gonna vibe with about that. And so we're gonna transition over and start. So I don't think that I introduced my, regarding the one that has my free bitch doing this BT Raw, but I'll show again. So this is for the one that has the free bitch, which is of course relative to the L word, or I wouldn't be showing it. Oh man. All right.
Yes, I did Dana Fairbanks, professional lesbian. Oh, come on. It's going back next week. Maybe every night you can read. That's amazing. The girl's boy. Your parents will be so proud. Dana, did you not do it? Tell him. You didn't tell him. Alright, you have to do this today. Because I can't do it today, Al. My mom's getting an award for her women's group, whatever. Your mother belongs to a women's group? That's good. Orange County Republican Women's Coalition. Ay, coño. I'm sorry. Dana, come on. We weren't laughing. And it's time for yours.
Mom! Mom, you're messing up my name. Okay, I'm clean. Can we go now? So where are we going? It better not be any place dumb. No, it's really cool.
So where is this really cool place?
Oh. Dana, talk to me. I want help.
I can't believe my life right now. You know, I fucked up so bad with Laura, and you guys are all laughing at me. I can't handle it.
Alright, I'm sorry. I feel like an asshole. I have an idea. Ready? Listen to me. I'm gonna come with you. No, we're coming. I'm gonna be with you, and you're gonna tell your mom and dad before your mother gets the award. Okay? Just blank. Mom, dad, I'm a lesbian. No big deal. Just like that. Because there's no way your parents are gonna make you sing in front of all those people. I can look Republican.
Who the hell does she think she is? I mean, I'm a total stranger to her. She knows nothing about my race politics, nothing about my self-identification, nothing. She's a writer, Yolanda Watkins. I Googled her. Teaches at UCLA. She's published 3 volumes of poetry and 2 books of nonfiction, including Sista, Stand Up. We're gonna have some fun with her. Sweet. You're not the one she jumped on. I was just as upset about it as you are, baby.
I don't think so, Tina.
was my whole life she was attacking. My life. So, Jen, were you always a lesbian?
I never said I was a lesbian.
So it just came out of nowhere and bit you on the ass? Just like that? Because I love women. Yeah.
So I want to stop here because another thing Mia Kirshner helps with is like, when like all these couples have these certain similarities, always have been connected here, or maybe there's a certain time situation that started it, or a specific event that connected it. But the ones that's always been here, it addresses issues when there might be situations come up where someone's like, well, I'm doing this, and two people are trying to come together or being brought together, and it's like, well, I'm doing this in the interest of her, I was thinking about her, or I'm doing this interest in the interest of him or her, or this guy or her. But if you're not doing it in the interest of both of them together, then you're kind of lying to yourself, and lying in general, because how could it be in the interest of anyone if it's not in the interest of the two people together? So, because, the Mia Kirshner Lane Chaikin, remember I mentioned that would mean that she got hired when she was just little Mia Kirshner. And because what do you do about those friends? Those so-called friends, those ones that was, we were just thinking about you, when they really weren't thinking about you, because you have always been in a situation with someone else. So then you have Mia Kirshner that kind of sets all that at bay, because it's kind of been there from little Mia Kirshner. And it's like, oh, so I got to give up all of these people, and this kind of, yeah, because they never were for you. So how could they, just about you realize that none of them was actually available for you. Especially not in the thought of, I was doing this in your best interest and your best for you. So the only one that I can say that I have in that one is little Mia Kirshner.
Companionship? I figure I could do without the company of men entirely. Except, dude, I can't get down with the puss. I love a dick.
I think I'm bisexual.
Oh, brother.
I do. I really do.
Jenny, is this just your way of telling me that you had a huge crush on me in college?
I'm not.
No, you're lying. You're madly in love with me. Well, I gotta get a look at this Marina. See if she's worth it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, we gotta stalk her. We just stalk her a little bit just so I can see.
No stalking.
Why?
Because, her girlfriend's back in town.
Her girlfriend?
I know.
Does this just keep getting better?
She told me that she had a girlfriend after Tim left me. But you know what? I would have done everything in the exact same way I did it now. I would have.
Okay, is there any more to this story?
No.
So just to be clear, when it came to like this one, oh, you can do this and you can do this with her and you can go there and, I'll take you there and I'll pick this up and take it back there with you, and that can't really like go and can't really like call any of them or call on any of them or connect with any of them. So this vibe is just saying that, since we're saying that this kind of started with little Mia Kirshner, then we can have that same, feelings that, you know, even if, you know, just kind of the same thing, just the truth. Like we can just stand on the truth in that situation. Because if that is the truth, and that is why, you got connected into this one, and we can kind of take that stand that if, you know, she happened to drive, you know, someone here or picked someone up here or, you know, took someone back here, or that, you know, little Mia Kirshner was offended. Because it was always with that Mia Kirshner, Elaine Chaikin.
Fine. This is what I think. I gotta see this woman. And you gotta stake out the competition. I'm serious. Listen, you're not gonna take this sitting down. If you're really in love,
I don't know if I'm in love.
whatever. You gotta go out guns blazing. You know what I mean? You gotta stand up and
And another thing that I'm going to say about it with little Mia Kirshner is just the whole little Mia Kirshner and my free bitch and what that means. What does my free bitch has to do with little Mia Kirshner? And for her to show those, you know, for those differences to show with little Mia Kirshner. My free bitch and how it relates to the L word in Catherine versus, you know, those who I love you, I love you, I love you, and you know, I'm thinking about you, and you know, why don't we, I was thinking that we should maybe like, you know, but you're my, you know, such and such. You know, because you know, we remember when we remember those, you know, that time that remember. So you know, little Mia Kirshner, with little Mia Kirshner there, just kind of that difference between why my free bitch, you know, to show, but you know, who need? I'm not like I don't. It's shouldn't be here where there's like I'm not some politician where my goal is to convince or influence or persuade. You know, for me, it's like you got to get the truth. That's just basically how it is. Like you get the truth, and then you get who we are, and you get me. So Mia Kirshner is kind of like for that. Like you should be able to see clearly, you know, my free bitch versus, you know, a harmer, someone harming you with, you know, but they're saying, I love you, I love you, I love you.
and fight for the what? Whatever. What's the girlfriend's name?
Francesca Wolf.
Oh, barf.
I know, right?
Oh, fine. Francesca's going down.
We're going to be shooting the video in about 2 weeks. So our people will be in touch to work on the details.
Oh, that's sweet. You know, hey, I'm down with it. Hey, baby girl. Oh, Dwayne, I want you to meet my little sister, This is Dwayne Washington. Hands, box, and what's this?
I work with Slim Daddy.
So yeah, the sister scene, that would mean that, you know, that's what she was like, you know, kind of be like our sister in a sense. But also for you to see clearly, for you to get the truth, for Catherine to get the truth, and not be a situation where it's like, you know, you feel like you need to be persuaded or influenced or, you know, whatever along those lines. We just get that this is the truth. This is what I've been going through. This is the truth, and that's it. Not well. Why did this happen? And well, then why did I do this? Well, then it is, and let's see this. Well, let's see how this is, and what's up? Like that back and forth. Like, come on now. You know, it's the L word, not Elaine Chakins. You know, not Little Chickens the L word. This is the L word. You know, just get it. It's in you to get it. Just get the truth.
He's got a sample. It's the real thing on his next album.
Oh, fantastic. Do you mind if I take a look? Hey, who would have thought that a song that I wrote in 1986 would be sampled by Slim Daddy in 2004?
$7,000 is all you're offering my sister for unlimited use of her song?
Standard contract for a sample.
Hey, I'm down with the deal.
Well, are you going to give her a percentage of the song's revenue? I think we should have a lawyer look at this one. Get effective like
This is pretty much a non-negotiable offer.
Here you go. Hey, let me know when you're going to be doing that video, okay? Hey.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You almost fucked that up for me. Fucked that up for you? I was trying to help you. You said yourself you don't always make the best decisions.
Well, in this case, thanks, but no thanks.
You know, I talked to David yesterday.
And what did he want?
He said he came to meet you. He walked in, saw you sitting at the bar, having a drink, and he left.
What? You were there. You know I wasn't drinking.
I must have been in the bathroom when he came.
You know I wasn't drinking.
Oh, nice.
You always got to take me down a notch. You know, why can't you just say, well done, kid. Slim Daddy wants to sample one of your songs, and you got through a terrible situation the other night without a drink.
So we're gonna stop it there and close. So this has been BT Raw. I don't know if you got my little music. You know, just because it's mighty L word. I mean, come on. Like, I'm not in addition to you. I'm not freaking cast. So I'll play my little music. So that means when it's like she's part of the cast, then it's a problem. So this has been BT Raw. Has been very short, but you know, I hope everyone gets that this is not about influencing or persuading. I'm not a politician attempting to intrude or persuade anyone that this is the truth and this is what it is. If it's the truth, why would someone need to persuade it? If it's the truth, why would someone need to influence it to be such? It's not. It just isn't. It just is. So, you know, everyone went through what they went through. We're supposed to all be here and like, oh, well, you know, this is what I've been through, and you know, how are you gonna like get to like everything without just meeting you, like vibing with you, you know? So anyway, this has been BT Rock. Bye.